Hi everyone! Today we're going to make these beautiful roses. They just look so lifelike and they're fun to make, and they also look beautiful on a card. It's a real keepsake item. To get started, we're going to take a piece of cardstock, and you'll need 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this way you can get the one rose and one bud out of it. First thing you do is take your paper crimper, and we're going to destroy the fibers so it's real flexible. So you put it in one way, like that, and then I turn it the other way. It's a cute design too. And then you have these little ridges on there. After that, you take your bone folder and you just rub all the ridges out. And again, we're destroying the fibers so that you can work with it much more easily. And you just rub those all out. Another way to destroy the fibers is just taking your piece of paper and rubbing it against a countertop, just kind of rubbing it up and down. But I have round counters here, so this works best for me. Alright, once you have all of your things flattened out, what I like to do to continue to break up the fibers is take rubbing alcohol mixed with a little bit of the shimmer paint and just spritzing it on your cardstock. And what this does is, again, it not only loosens up the fibers a little more, but then you also get a little shimmer from the shimmer paint. Not sure if you can see it, but it also dries quickly too. Then you take your large flower punch and you punch out 3 of these flowers. And putting the shiny side up. And then here is where I sponge them, and it just gives it a little bit more dimension. I'm using real bread. You just sponge the edges, and you just go around and sponge them all. And then I turn them over and sponge the other side. You continue to do this on all 3 of them. Then you take your scissors, I'm going to flip this around. You take your scissors and you put a little slit halfway up. So it looks like that on one of the flowers. The next one, you'll be cutting a little bit of a wedge, and you're cutting one of these petals off. So it looks like this, and you have the other little piece. Your last flower, you take, there's 5 petals, you cut off 3 and you have 2 left. And it looks like this and this. So these are your pieces that you end up with. So you can picture it. Now, when the person that I got this from, Julie Miller, thank you for this wonderful tutorial and idea. She used the Tombow multi-glue and used paper clips to hold the pieces together. I'm very impatient, so I'm using the hot glue gun. You can do either, they both work the same way. So you take your first piece with the slit and fold it over like that. Now if you're using the glue, you would put the glue on this side and